Hi friends, welcome to another tutorial about AG grid integration in React. If you are first watching this channel, please subscribe to the channel. It will encourage me to upload more videos like this. Today we are going to check about how to display data from an API endpoint to the AG grid. For it, I have already set up a node server and you can see it here. Where I have run it, and when I run it, it is displaying a database table values. Okay, now we are going to fetch data from this endpoint and display it in the AG grid. In the earlier tutorial, we have fetched data from a API endpoint, that is an online endpoint, and displayed it here. You can see it here. This is the file second.js, and you can see the code here. First we imported AG-Grid Enterprise, then server-side flow module from the AG-Grid Enterprise. Then we are registering the server-side flow module. Then the column definitions: user ID, title, and body. User ID, title, and body. Then we have used this function get server-side data source. If you are failed to watch the last video, I have explained all things about this get server-side data source in it. Please watch it. Now we are going to edit this and this function to get data from our new API, the local API. Currently it is fetching data from this API. You can see it here like okay. Currently it is displaying the data from this API endpoint. You can see it here. Now we are going to change it to display from a local API. I have changed it because there is many limitations, like we are not able to do any filters, pagination, or sorting. That type of things not uh, allow this API endpoint. So I have created an endpoint. I have created a new endpoint which is currently it is just displaying the data, and we can use this endpoint for filtering or sorting, pagination, etc. So today first we are going to check about how we can integrate this new API to the old one. So currently I am copying this code and creating a new file. I am creating a new page, ssr.js. I'm pasting it. Now you can see the main function is the get server side data source. This function is fetching the data from the server and assigning it to the AG grid. Okay, when one grid is ready, it is calling this server side data source and assigning them to the function. Now I am going to change this to this endpoint. And now I am going to run this ssrm.js. Uh, Now it will now it is not displaying the data because I think the user ID title body. The fields are ID, first name, last name, age, and sex. So you have to change the column definitions. ID, first name, last name, age, and sex. Okay. And now you can see that it is displaying the data from this endpoint. Okay. Now we are going to change this endpoint to accept uh, the filtering values or not. Like first we are going to add the pagination for it. Currently it is using a dummy pagination like this one. So I'm going to change it. So I'm going to create a new endpoint. I've already opened the files. Okay. Currently it is displaying the data from this endpoint. It is just select a star from persons and it is displaying that person's list. Currently going to create a new endpoint. Actually I have already created the endpoint and for the purpose I am again creating it. Okay. I'm now just copying this function and adding the necessary values. Okay. App.post. We are changing it to accept the post request. We are changing this to persons underscore new one. Okay, I'm just changing this. Then I'm going to change this row to accept. We need to accept the data from there. Like I'm going to initialize. Here currently it is a get method. We are changing it to post method. Then we are going to send this data json.stringify params.request. Okay. Persons underscore new one. And I have changed the URL also. So we are sending the request params.request and now we are going to accept it. I'm just going to display the request here. Console.log request.body. I'm just printing the console in the request.body. Okay. Now I'm just restarting the server as we change the code. Okay. We just refreshing the page. Complete is displaying the same data because we don't change the SQL. Just checking what the request body. So here it is sending start row, end row, and the other values. Currently we are going to check only the start row and the end row. They are sending 100 rows. We have to change it to something 10 rows. So we are going to change it to 10 rows. Pagination page size. We need to send that. Pagination auto page size. We don't want this one. There is another thing like block size, cache and block size. This is the value that is supplying as the end row. Okay, cache and block size I have set it to 10. Now again we are going to do the request. Then the page is refreshed there, and you can see that start was 0 and the end row 10. Okay, so request. So the request dot body has the start row and end row. Okay, so we are uh, so now I am going to change this in SQL. I'm now going to create a new function called build SQL. I have already created the functions and I am just displaying it in a good order so you can understand it better. I'm creating a new function build SQL. Okay. So changing this query to this one. Const build SQL of request. Okay. Now I am not using the order by SQL. We have added later. Then using the same function. So I am changing this with the query. Okay. So query is build SQL. It is select start from persons and it is displaying the rows. Now I am going to change this to result. So result of 0 will be the rows. Okay. Next I am going to early it is only send back the rows. Now we need to send back the last row. Means how many rows they need. We have to fill it here. Row count. Okay. So I'm going to send this two data. Raw data and row count. So I'm going to add those data to the result of 0. Then we need the row count. Sending the count. Currently, I am just sending dummy data. Okay. So raw data is data dot rows and row count equal to data dot count. Okay. Currently, it is just sending the row count as hard-coded value. So we are going to create another SQL for fetching the row count. So here is another function. I'm just copying it. Limit SQL. Okay. Now, if you now the data is started, like if you click on the next row, it is displaying because it is displaying the data from this. It is fetching all data. Yes, 100 rows, 97 rows are displaying there. So it is displaying here, but we need to paginate it like 10 rows. Currently it is displaying all rows. We have to add this limit SQL. It is just accepting the start row and end row, then creating the block size, end row minus start row, limit block size, set start row. Then we are going to use this limit SQL. Okay. Nice. Limit SQL of request. Okay. Currently, if you check the console and the network tab, you can see that sorry, I need to check the person's number. We check it is displaying the all rows, like it is not limiting. So I am adding the limit query with the SQL. Okay. So now I am just need to restart the server. Then you can visit this page again. Now you can check this. It is only my return the first 10 rows. Okay. Now then, now when we click on it, we need to get the other set of rows. Okay. It is returning the second set of data. Okay. And each time it is returning new set of data. So the pagination is working, but now we have to go and get the count. Okay, I am copying this one and creating another query. We just removing this one. This is query 2, changing query to result 2. Okay, so it is fetching all rows. So I'm going to use this one. Result 2 of 0 dot length. Okay, then we can check how it works. Now we are going to check. You can see that now the count is 97. So there is 97 rows in the table, and it is retrieving the first 10 rows. We click on the next one, it is loading the next set of data. Okay, so the pagination is currently working with the server side. Now just checking how to correct the sorting on it. Now I am going to copy the sort code now out of model. This is a square created for sorting the model. Like you can see the code in the request body. Request body. We are just consoling it how the order changes because they are coming in the endpoint. Now just refreshing this. Now I am going to click on the first name. So I need to sort from the first name. Okay. You can see that the sort model is coming as sort ascending column ID first name. So we are clicking on the first name and it is coming as sort model sort ascending column ID first name. So we are changing the getting the sort model here and then mapping going iterating on it and creating the order by SQL. Okay, so we are first adding order by SQL here. Order by SQL of request plus limit SQL. So we only need to apply the order by in the first one. This is for the length. There is no need to add the order by SQL. Okay, I think you understand it. I have just added the order by SQL here. We may need to console the query also. Console dot log query. How it looks like. Okay. And now just restarting the server. Now refreshing the page. Now I am just going to ordering by the ID. It is in ascending order now. You can see that the ordering is changed to descending. Okay. This first name, it is in ascending order, then descending order. All are changing, all are working correctly. Ascending order. This treating it as a string item. Yes. Okay. 6 new email. So I will show the query here. Select star from persons, order by first name ascending, limit 10, offset 10. Okay, now click on ID. This by ID ascending, limit 10, offset 0. Okay, I'm just changing the page, and you can see how the query is now. Limit 10, offset 20. Okay, so currently we have studied about integrating it, integrating the integrating data from API endpoints, and the integrating the pagination and sorting. So you can check the code again. This is a server side code. It is not a complicated one. It is simple code. It's build SQL, limit SQL, order by SQL. Currently, these two SQLs are there. Then, if we need to filtering, we have to add the filter SQL. I am planning to add it in the next video. It is as simple as this one. So here only we change the change the post message and passing the params to request. The request this request are automatically created in the grid. Then this function is also in the AG grid documentation. Okay, then that's all. I think hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you understand how to paginate and sorting is working. Currently, next we need to check about how the filtering, how to implement the filtering with this. Currently it is only filtering on this page, and we need to filter on the whole data. So hope you enjoyed the video. One more thing I need to show you. If you change the cache block size to 5, then the cache block size is 5, pagination page size is 10. So each request with 5 rows only written. I will show you currently how it works. So for first for displaying first term rows, then you have to send 2 requests. Okay, you can see that person's new one. It is returning 5 rows only. That is the cache size. Normally we are adding a big cache value like uh, 20. So it is on the first fetch, it is fetching 20 rows. Here you can see it is fetched 20 rows. Okay, so for the next paging, it is not fetching, it is not calling the API endpoint, as it is already on the data. You can see it here now. The data is changed and there is no request. Now the 20 rows are filled, and for the next request it is fetching another 20 rows. You can see the next 20 rows are fetching. Okay. Then currently 40 rows are displayed, and the next one it is requesting the new. That is the cache block size thing. So hope you understand, and if you like the video, please subscribe and like it. Thank you.